If your Fiat 500 is saying check engine and your little engine management light is on there, then it might not be as serious as you may initially think. So what I've done is, I've had this fault before, and I've plugged in my little onboard diagnostic tester into the little port here. You have to just take this off to do that. And it's coming up with this error code here, P0512-24. And it's talking about the starter motor signal. But yet, all I had to do before was change the battery in my key fob. I'm wondering if it's something to do with the immobilizer and it's not happy. So let's see if I change the battery in the key fob, whether or not that will fix it. Because if I was to go into here and erase the code, it doesn't make any difference. So if I go to clear fault memory, operation done. Yeah, so right now there's nothing there. Yeah, but if I turn it off and back on again, the ignition, it will come back. It comes back in about 10 seconds or so. There you go. So let's change the battery and see if it fixes it. Right, on this one I've got a little cover on it, so I'm just going to take this off here and take off the old cover. Like so. Now I need to undo this little one here, so you can see that there's a lock and an unlock. Right now that is up towards the lock, so you're gonna have to get a little flathead screwdriver, or I'm just going to use a knife here, and I'm just going to move it to unlock, just like so. So you can see now that that's down in this position here, and I'm just going to get this under here and just lift it up ever so gently, just there, and it kind of hooks from that part there. So let's see what battery it is. It is a CR2032. So I've got some spare batteries here, CR2032s, and I'm going to place it in like so. It says here positive, there's a little positive symbol just here, and that's the positive off the battery there, not that side. So placing it in there like so, and now we just need to put it back in. So to put it back in, that little hook is going to go towards the back here, like so, and then we're just going to push it down into place like that. You can hear it clip in, and then we're just going to rotate this to here. There you go. That has now locked that into position. Let's go out to the car now and see if the check engine message and the engine management light has disappeared. Now, just in case you're not aware, do not let children or vulnerable people play with these batteries. Dispose of them responsibly. If they were to be swallowed, they can lead to death. Right, let's see if it unlocks. Yes, it does. Now, I haven't cleared the code from before, so let's see if I need to clear the code or will it just go itself. So, switching it on. Let's see now, is it going to come back? Ooh, so far so good. Excellent, there you go. Check engine light is gone and that little symbol's gone. So the only two symbols I've got now are the handbrake, the parking brake, and also the seat belts as well. So if I take both of those seatbelt on, handbrake off, you can see now I have no longer any lights on the dash. So isn't that strange how a battery in the key fob is putting the engine management light on? Now in this instance here, although I'm using good quality batteries, that one only lasted 6 months. So I don't know, is it because my daughter uses it lots, or whether there is some underlying fault which seems to be wearing the battery a little bit quickly. But anyway, if you've got the check engine light like I had there, maybe don't worry, maybe just change the battery in that, because you can get those batteries for like 99p or 199, a couple of pound. They're not expensive, and it could be a nice easy fix and save you going to the garage and possibly spending a lot more money. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and hopefully yours will be an easy fix too. Thanks for watching.